What's up, guys? As you can tell, it is way too windy to be outside today at the lake. But we're still going to be talking about fishing, specifically what line to use for crappie fishing. Hey, if you enjoy fishing and you want to learn about fishing, right now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button. I specifically use 3 types of line: 4-pound test mono, 6-pound test mono, and I also use 8-pound high-vis yellow braid. I use the 4-pound mono in one of 3 situations. The first situation is going to be extremely clear water. If visibility in the water is 4 or 5 feet, I'm definitely going to downsize my line so the fish have a harder time to see it. The second reason, or the second situation, is if I want to use very, very light tackle. I'm talking like a 32nd or a 64th ounce weight, and I just want to put it out there and just let it slowly fall. The lighter line will not resist as much, and it'll give me the better fall rate that I'm looking for. And the last situation is if the fish seem to be really finicky. This is typically in late fall and through the winter and real early spring that the fish get real finicky and really don't want to bite. And they get spooked easy by sudden vibrations of the lines and that type of thing. So I downsize my line in those situations as well. So 6-pound test is my workhorse. I almost use it exclusively all the time, except for the situations I just described a minute ago. It's good for bringing in bass. You'll find out when you crappie fish a lot, you will find out that you'll hook onto some pretty good sized bass. They like to hang out in the same areas. And you'll be glad that you have the 6-pound test on when that happens. But I use it, I tie on minnow rigs, I use it for vertical jigging. I also use it for a slip bobber, and I even use it for casting in certain situations. So the odd man in the group, and it may seem odd man, is I use 8-pound high-vis braid. I use this so I can watch the line very easily, but I don't just tie it straight to the jig. I do use about 10-foot leader of either the 4-pound or the 6-pound here, but it's really solid to see. I use it almost exclusively for casting. Just to watch those little jerks on the line, and whenever I see one, you know he's got it, so you just set the hook. I do have a couple rods with this on it that I use more than just for crappie fishing, but for my casting setups, I definitely use braid. Hey, so let me know in the comments below what fishing line you use for your crappie fishing setups, and if you are going to try one of my strategies. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys a couple of my setups here real quick. So this is my Mr. Crappie slab shaker. I have broke the tip off and had to repair it a couple times, so it's not quite as long as advertised. I think it's about 6'10" now. So just a note, be careful with your crappie poles. They do break easily, the tips do. But I really want to note that I have this one spooled up with the 8-pound yellow high-vis braid, and then I have a leader tied on. Right now I have it as a minnow rig, but I do use this quite often as a casting rig to throw under docks or throw between trees and that kind of thing. The other rod I have here is my jigging pole, my vertical jigging pole. It's a 10-foot Bucks graphite jig pole. And I have this spooled up with 100% 6-pound mono. There's no leader or anything involved, and I don't really care about seeing the line twitch because I have a sensitive rod tip to watch instead. So when I vertical jig, 100% mono. When I am casting, I use braid. But like always, until next time, get out there and go catch you some fish.